Biodegradable polymers. See, we know that we nowadays are always surrounded with the polymers. And these polymers are the main source of the waste material we have. Most of the waste material which we are nowadays having are actually polymers. They are either present in one or the other forms, and they are the main cause of the pollutions. Now that is why the whole of the world is fighting against this main chemical compounds, polymers. But since we can also know that we can't imagine our life without these compounds because they are very important. From the PET bottles which we use for drinking purposes to the normal food materials which we eat, polymers are everywhere. We have developed so many different artificial and synthetic polymers that even we can't avoid them, we can't live without them. But again, the problem is that how to dispose them of. Disposal problem is the most important problem of these compounds. Most of the synthetic and artificial polymers are non-biodegradable. That is why nowadays the scientists have realized that they must be turned into biodegradable polymers. They must be broken down to smaller molecules by bacterial or some microbial actions. That is why it has been realized that what makes them non-biodegradable is their functional group. And after doing the number of research, now the scientists know that if the polymer is having the same functional group which the normal natural polymers are having, they become biodegradable. If as long as the chains are straight, they are biodegradable. And that is why now we have developed number of biodegradable polymers. And the most common aliphatic type of biodegradable polymers we have is PHBV. It's called polybeta hydroxy butyrate co-beta hydroxy valerate. Now it is butyrate means it is actually a molecule of butyric acid, 4-carbon acid, which is having an hydroxyl group at the beta position or at the third carbon, whereas another is valerate, which is again is a 5-carbon acid, which is having again an OH group at third carbon, beta carbon from the acid group. So this is your hydroxy valerate, this is hydroxy valerate, and this is hydroxy butyrate. When these two combine, how they combine? What we will do, we'll bring down these methyl and ethyl group downward, and we can write them like this: HOCH, CH3, CH2, COH plus HOCH, CH2, CH3, CH2, COOH. So OH goes out from this side, H and OH goes from this side, H goes out from this side. So what we have is this polymer, which is actually having an ester linkage. Yes, we can call it a type of a polyester polymer. And this is how it becomes what? A biodegradable polymer, PHBV. Now, this biodegradable polymer is a very special type of a polymer. It is basically used in making orthopedic devices because it's completely harmless to even our human tissues and internal systems. So it's used in making a lot of your orthopedic devices. It is used in making devices for controlled release of drugs, and it is basically, again, it is used in making a special type of packing materials. So this PHB is a very important biodegradable polymer. We have one more type of natural biodegradable polymer, which is we have developed from amino acids, which is called nylon 2 and nylon 6. Nylon 2, nylon 6. Nylon 2, nylon 6. Why name nylon? Because it's a polyamide. Now it is made up of glycine. Glycine is your NH2NCH2COOH, the first amino acid, and aminocaproic acid, which is NH2, CH2, 5, and COH. Now this amino acid is having since 2 carbon and this one is having 6 carbon. It's called nylon 2, nylon 6. When they combine, H goes out here, OH and H goes out here, OH goes out here. So we have what? NH, CH2, C double bond O, NH, CH2, 5, C double bond O, and this is what we have is your nylon 2, nylon 6, which is another very important, very common biodegradable polymer. Since it is made up of amino acids, it is easily being degraded to its components.